Back to A&A Maple Farms YouTube channel. I am Nate. You're in my truck. We're going on a little field trip. Zach is dressed for the beach. Jess, you dressed for the beach?
The plane.
The plane. We're heading to the airport. We got to pick up Danny up here at the McDonald's. We are heading up to A&A Maple to meet some of you folks, and some of us haven't been there. I've been there a few times. Have you been there yet, Zach?
I've not.
I think you specifically requested to go up there. Jess, have you been up there yet?
I haven't been to Andy's place yet. Looking forward to it.
And Danny hasn't been there, so I like my team working with our teams. So it's the more my team travels and understands what our syrup buyers do for us, and the more you guys understand, the better. There's a lot of value in these partners that we have to aggregate maple syrup, send us loads, being able to buy from small producers to big producers. There's a lot of value in the maple industry, and if you think about it, a lot of it's logistics. We really can't have phone calls and meetings with 10,000 maple farmers. It's just there's not enough time in the day, so that's why it's important for us to have people in regions that can aggregate syrup for us. It's a time saver. Like, it's just not feasible. But of course, if any of you are coming through and you're on Interstate 90 and you want a tour, absolutely, I'm happy to do that if I'm in town. Well, take the time. I want you to see where your syrup's going, and I want to be able to show you how our business operates. I think that's important. But other little field trips. A lot of field trips lately, and more to come this summer. But hey, thanks for stopping by. Catch you at the end. It's like they're gonna cuff her. She's got her hands out. See that? All right, Jess, what'd they do to you?
So first, they made a big announcement. I need a supervisor on mine too.
Uh-huh.
So then I had to step aside and wait. So then the supervisor comes and he goes, "Are you the one without the enhanced license?" I was like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Right this way." So I follow him, and he's like, "You're gonna have to take everything and put it on the belt. And you're gonna have extra screening." So I said, okay. So I put my license away and then had to take my shoes off and put everything in the boxes and the bins. And
then they cuffed you.
Yeah. Then as soon as my stuff slid out of sight, I knew it. And then they said to line up over here, that I had to get an extra scan. So I did that, hands up, did the scan, and then they pulled me to the side at the end after I went through the scanner. And I had to have my hands swiped. But
good to go.
No residue showed up.
Good to go.
Yep, good to go. I made it.
There you go. Thick cut French toast, lemon blueberry pancakes, and you'll notice it says maple syrup. Maple syrup.
What'll be funny, she's not going to bring the joke. If you're going to be disappointed about that, she's just going to read you the name. It says,
This is Bissell.
oh wait, she is carrying something.
It's not ours either. Oh no. Oh, no kidding. Very cool.
You know them.
Very cool. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, no thank you.
So at the bottom of this hill, you'll turn left, but you'll actually are going over his property. So this is Andy's place here. He's been right here. Oh, fox! Hold on. Huh. That was cool. He's been planting trees, guys. Those look like blueberries, don't they? Are they just peaches? Fruit trees?
Some sort of fruit.
Deer snacks is what we call them at home. Oh, they're already unloading syrup.
No, it's not that.
We gotta get on this.
I don't know.
Wagon is good.
Yeah, just take off running and see what happens. He knows me. This is made right here in Wisconsin. These Wackernoosens. This is how he moves syrup. Nice beast of a skid loader. Sweet. The bourbon barrel set up there. It is cool.
Morning, guys.
Andy. Good, man.
You made her.
Yeah. You already got people waiting on us?
Oh, we just started unloading.
All right,
See you
cool.
again, Zach.
I appreciate it.
Hey, I made it to Wisconsin. Hey there. Dan.
This is Dan. Andy, it's good to see you, dude.
How was your guys' trip?
It was,
They travel.
yeah,
Did you drive or fly?
we flew.
You flew. Where'd you fly into?
Eau Claire.
You did.
Yeah, we're regulars.
What time did you get in there last night?
Well, man.
10:30.
Oh, it was late
10:30.
last night.
Yep, the lady, she took the steps down off the airplane, and then she
Kind of neat, actually.
hauled the luggage. She did everything.
Yeah,
You get the whole plane all by yourself?
No. Oh, no.
15 people.
Well, there you go.
So how much syrup did you guys bring today?
10 drops.
How you doing?
How are you?
Good to see you again. So how far do you guys have to travel?
Half an hour.
Half an hour? That's not bad. Good deal. Mary Lynn, hi.
Gonna do some syrup sampling.
All right. You gonna test my taster?
Well, this is a little different.
What do you got?
This is
Is this something new?
something new. It's
This is the apple syrup. All right. Hey, she's lining up shots over here.
it's cold, so
That's the best way to taste it, though.
That should be.
yeah. Let's make sure.
You go in there and
Where's Fred?
they have all their house stuff.
Fred is actually got his kids home from his son's home from Arizona, so he didn't come out. Did you add spices to one of them?
Yeah, this is the apple pie,
Okay.
and then I got the maple, just the
We're
maple.
gonna get it this afternoon.
This is the regular.
Yeah, maple apple.
Mondays at 30.
Oh, it's a mix.
Yeah, that's
Do you call it maple?
no. I haven't decided what we're gonna call this one yet.
15 months.
Maple
That sounded
syrup.
questionable.
March 14th would be.
So 15 months next week. Oh, and then I go make it a mess.
He told me though, so
I'll fix that for you right there. I got it. I got you.
weird dynamics. But anyway, they're
Begin.
I like them with the taste because
All right.
they're they're
Just add your
This smells like apple pie. doesn't it?
yeah. Just add your moonshine.
that's what she is right now.
You want one?
Yeah.
What are we tasting?
So this is apple pie syrup.
Ooh. Yeah, this is our apple syrup.
Green apple. I would describe it.
Yeah, it is very tart.
Yeah.
And I think the hard part will be keeping it consistent as we get the cider to cook down.
was
Make
not
sure
the-
that the sugar content in that cider
It's similar.
is consistent.
This doesn't seem as tart as the sample you sent me.
The sample was pure apple syrup.
Does this have a little maple?
Which one are you giving them right now?
Apple pie.
The apple.
It's still pure apple.
It's
Or has it got a little?
pure apple. It's got maple, and then it's got cinnamon in it.
I got you.
Other
And other
secret
spices.
ingredient.
I got you.
And what did you say the other one was?
This one's just maple apple.
Oh.
So this one's
Just on the apple.
just apple.
What's cool about that
sweetened.
product
This
is
one's
just,
like a
it's pure
60-40.
apple and pure syrup.
And
So-
the Bungs is what on the other?
So we took
The
apple
other
cider and we boiled it
is
down and
They
made it.
don't like my maple syrup idea.
Well,
Maple syrup.
So
it,
No, you just look like you can't spell maple.
Uh huh.
I have a recipe wrote down
we
somewhere.
got
But it's more
limited
More
edition
apple. This
in
one-
the grocery
this
stores
is
this fall.
probably
so
gonna
it's
be
gone.
pretty apple forward.
And then we'll see how it goes.
It's just a little bit.
I think so. We'll do kind of like that
Where,
fall.
because of the seasoning,
yeah.
it makes
Fall
the apple
flavor.
pie.
People love the cinnamon stuff in their fall.
Yep.
So the old evaporator catalogs, they often talked about cider,
Yep.
and this is what they would do with it, right?
Yeah, it's nothing new. It's just bringing back something.
Kind of like maple sugar. It's nothing new. It's just
Nothing new. Just bringing back something old. It's the way to dual purpose your evaporator. You know, we used our evaporator last fall to make apple syrup with.
it's cool.
What we're hoping that is we can develop this product that there'd be more of a market for it, and then you can dual purpose your equipment every year.
Gotcha.
So
I see what you're
And we
doing.
got the orchard already started.
Okay, that's what it was. I thought
that
maybe.
orchard out there is going to produce. You're just going to do semi-loads of apple syrup. Semi-loads.
Yeah. What's funny?
Yeah.
So
And is the guy.
This is what got you guys. You guys were like dating in high school, right?
it's a sculpt that somebody gave me, but we can make something up.
I was making it up. I was spinning it, and then you just let it all go.
I know. I can't lie.
Don't ruin it.
Yeah.
This
So
is.
just start the
That is a
spin.
cool spout.
They're gonna melt this down into jewelry.
It's an old cast spout. It's a paddle, I think.
So what
It
kind
says 1888 on it.
Yeah, it does.
Yep.
They're going. It's the old.
1888.
It's an original spout.
It's like they're trying to do now with the short barrel. And
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah,
I don't know how it would have sealed up, though.
I wonder how that would have even worked. I think they would have had a lot of buckets falling off.
I
Is
gotcha.
what it looks like to me.
I didn't know. They wouldn't have been able to hold the weight.
I don't think.
Right.
Unless they
Unless you use
Little baby aluminum.
those little Canadian ones,
Yeah,
those little
those little
Canadian aluminum ones.
For those low yields up there.
I have no idea.
Okay, just start over. This is the spout that started the whole thing.
Yep. It's very, very empty. So right before season, this thing was packed right to the gills. But now they've gotten through season.
Yep.
It's been a good sale year.
Was
Pretty
it?
much everything in the room is sold.
This is there's not as much in here as last time I was here.
It's very empty. Everything's empty.
Yeah, these are actually the first time I used these buckets.
Wow.
So originally,
But
Look, they got clear ones. That is cool. Clear buckets. I don't know.
Paying for the white, like the white coloring.
You're probably right. That is. It's titanium dioxide, Jess.
so originally, this shed that we're in is this was supposed to be my truck shop. When he first showed up, the white building on the left. When I first met Nate, that's what I was selling out of the first store. That was everything.
The barn-like thing.
On the left there, when you'll see it when you leave.
It's got like a
Yeah, and I can
underneath. There's like a.
I'll show you that thing here later too, where we used to buy syrup at, but we used to buy syrup underneath there. And what we did is we had that scale, except it sat on top, and then we had to take the barrel cart, pick it up, get every barrel up on top of there, weigh it, and then take it off. It was a big pain in the butt. And then
Was that last year
that was
or a couple years
like
ago?
one of our first years we dealt. And then we built this shop in 22, this building, and then Maple was supposed to just stay a warehouse in here, and then my trucks and farm was supposed to stay in that portion, had two big roll-up doors. And then I booted the trucks out in 2023, December 23. We booted the trucks out. We brought the whole store down to here, and then stayed here since. So then this room, a lot of the warehouse stuff went to the front and got displayed, and then this was all warehousing. And then this last year we put in our kitchen. So now what we do is when we want a package, like yesterday we bottled. So everything we got's on wheels. So when we set up to bottle syrup, this room we take everything out, all the totes. We take the kettle, hook that up to the boiler, hook everything up, heat up our syrup, bottle everything, and everything kind of flows. And then once we're done with that, we tear that all down. Okay. So when we do pancake mix, all of our augers and fillers and mixers, we pull all them out, set up this whole room, do our mix. So everything's got to roll in and roll out. It's kind of a pain in the butt.
Yeah, it's a good use of space to be able to convert to either dry or wet.
You have to be, I can't buy syrup at the same time that we bottle, or the same time that we.
So there's a constraint.
There's a constraint there, yeah.
Yeah.
So, because otherwise you bring it in here and you got Farmer Brown while they're making pancake mix, wants to go in there, well, it's all supposed to be food safe, and looking in, what are you doing?
He just got out of the barn, milking cows.
Cows feed her cakes full of stuff. But yeah, so now we get set up for doing totes.
What do you got going?
You gotta bring everything in here. So.
Oh yeah, look at that beast.
Alright, that's up there.
Does that suck the drum out pretty quick?
A couple minutes. The biggest problem right now is air capacity. I need to put a big LT tank in to build up more air capacity so we can pump out faster. You'll see once we start going. So yeah.
Sweet.
And then that's Olivia back there.
Hi, Olivia.
And you'll meet Sadie a little later. You've already met Bear.
Yeah.
He's out on the job right now with an Amish guy fixing the building.
Cool.
This is our loading dock. The customer backs up, brings their barrels, big forklift, grab them, bring them over here. Then we'll grade them, spot check them, weigh them, pump them out. Once all the totes are full, we put them in and put them in the reefer here.
The cooler.
Yeah, the cooler. Reefer in Ohio means a different word, so. So yeah, everything goes in the cooler. So then once everything's ready, like when Lauren or whoever shows up, they back up to the dock. I just grab from here, move them to there.
So loading's a lot quicker.
Very fast. I can load a semi in half hour. Just not close, but we'll get that.
Cool.
So yeah, if you guys want to stand over there behind Mary Lynn, or so you stand here too, I won't run your toe over. Want to hook me back up here? Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll stand over here.
I'm Jess.
Every time we talk about adding on, Andy's plans got bigger and bigger and bigger. And then the other day he comes home with a mock-up of a 72 by 112 with another 40-foot add-on to the south and another 32 by 80 cooler to the north. And I'm like, I'm sorry, did you win the lottery? Because that's not going to happen. So we hashed it out. We're just going to do 32 by 48 add-on in the south, but we'll do 20%. So then we'll have like a break room upstairs and then extra loft space for pallets.
Do you like how she's telling the story and then unhooking drums? That's a good woman right there.
You can do 10 things at once. I found it.
Usually Sawyer's in here probably too. Do you have natural gas here, Andy?
No.
Is that propane or oil?
That's not propane. I just got a propane tank out back.
Cool.
So how that works, you probably already know.
I'm looking at it and I'm going, it's pretty smart.
It works really good. So you have to use an old cast boiler. So we cranked her up to, because that's when you can get above 190. So it's at 220 degrees. Just circulates the hot water. I'm going to add a mixer to the top of it yet. And then I'll add a spray ball to it too so I can CIP it.
That's a steam kettle, really, right?
It's a low pressure steam kettle.
I got you.
So it's designed for hot water. So I just circulate 220 degree water when it hits up. And actually when we set it for 220, when the syrup hits 185, it shuts off. It's just the way the dynamics work of it.
Cool.
So it takes, yesterday I fired it up at 6. It was ready to go at 9.
Oh, okay. Sample bottles.
Had to get internet for a second.
Wait, the pictures?
Well, she's a Humphrey, so.
Is that a refractometer there?
Yeah, the digital ones.
Cool. It'll be only as good as Wisconsin syrup can be. I just want to.
Dalen syrup's good.
Yeah.
Makes good syrup.
He does.
I'm pretty sure they're all. You kind of get to know the farmers after a while.
Right?
And I know which one. That one's sweet. That could just be the sample. Okay.
This is the good part.
Yes,
There is a crappy part that I won't mind if it ends up with trash.
That's the good. That's the. You said that's the good cart.
This is the good part.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's two actually. There's one that's nice, but only Andy can use it. When you get over the threshold, because it's not what we do.
This looks really familiar, doesn't it, Zach?
Another set. Come all the way up here to see the same thing you have.
Yeah. You always learn something, though.
It's always a better way to do it.
There is.
I see it clearly on other things, though.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, he's really on the move. He works hard.
Boom. All right, we want to get Jess on drum washing.
I gotta get one more drum.
Let me go ahead and put that tie-back suit on.
Jess and Danny. I would help, but I gotta film it.
Right.
Yeah.
What I've noticed is you have a tripod. You can sit down.
Yeah, it's great for holding it. See, I can. Gotta hold it. So there's only a pound left,
Left it.
and then he takes it. I see he's got a drum wash set up. Sweet. It's a nice setup, man.
I figure this out.
Even like during everybody.
Pretty warm water too.
Yeah, they're good.
Did you design and build this guy?
Yeah, I bought the spray balls off Amazon.
Oh yeah,
It's a hand washer for my bathroom.
I got you. This is why we're here, right here. These two. These two guys are moving a lot of material.
For sure.
Good syrup. Yep. That's good stuff. This thing's a beast right here. We recommend for everybody picking drums for us. Figuring out where you can jump in.
Not exactly.
I don't want to get run over. What people can't see is that these are twice the size of normal humans. Everybody's a giant in Wisconsin.
He's jumping up there and using all of his weight. I'm gonna do the same thing, except it's not gonna move.
So that's how you guys do it yours. Yeah, if you would mind.
What's her name?
Olivia.
Olivia.
This is what we do with ours. I don't know when we pump in, because we used to have it go straight down and it splashed really bad. If you go like that, you don't have any splash. So we used to have a pipe that went straight down. Yeah. And that splash on all really bad. We go like this. This has zero splash. Yeah. And then it holds it in there too.
Yeah. Cool.
When I first started doing this, I was worried it was gonna.
Have you ever used 2-1s?
2-1? Yeah. I haven't had enough air capacity.
Oh.
Once I have it set up though.
Yeah, I was gonna say
We go to 2-1s.
once you do that, you'll need a 2-inch gear, and it'll just pull in 2 inches. Pull through there.
If I could get air capacity, if I could get the air capacity, I would.
All right, Olivia, I got questions. So what do you do here?
I help package the pancake mix and what Andy needs.
Whatever. So any help around. So do you ever help with this job here? Oh, really? So you'll pump syrup into totes?
I don't pump it, but I'll help label and.
I got you. I got you. Do you like maple?
Yeah.
Did you grow up around here? And you're not from Wisconsin?
Nope, I lived in Minnesota.
Oh, well, it's similar.
Similar.
Similar. Okay. So you help. This is kind of your domain then. All right. Nice meeting you, Olivia. I'm Nate. Nice to meet you. How many can you fit in here?
A little over 20.
So you guys have llamas?
Yeah.
Now do you do like is it wool? Is it called wool for a llama as well?
Yeah, it's wool, but it's not. That's not what my llamas are. They're pack llamas.
What's that mean?
I take them out hunting.
You take them what?
Out west hunting.
What?
They're pack animals, yeah.
What's that mean?
But you can put like packs on them to haul stuff.
Oh, really?
They're work animal. They're
Oh, okay. So they're not like for, like making socks.
No.
I got you.
You actually don't shear them because their wool doesn't grow fast enough.
All right. What am I thinking of? Alpacas?
Yeah, there is some llamas that are for wool. That are wool animals. Alpacas are.
I got you. No kidding. Let me see if I can do this. Go ahead and play it. Gotta get it. Huh. That's for like backpacking, camping, hunting trips. Mm-hmm. No kidding. And they just do what you like. They're like trained, or are they a little ornery?
They're llamas.
What's that mean? They are very curious, aren't they?
Oh, really?
That's interesting. Which ones spit?
Oh, they.
Alpacas or llamas?
No, llamas can.
They do. Is that what they do when they get irritated with you?
Yeah. Well, they're really not supposed to spit at people. They spit at each other when they fight.
Do they?
Yeah.
Huh.
They fight a lot.
That's just like a back. Like, what are you guys hunting for when you do this?
Yeah.
And then they help bring the meat out.
Mm-hmm.
I got you.
Camp or whatever you. Yeah.
So you don't have to carry it.
Well, you still have to carry stuff. But
Sure. So how often do you go elk hunting?
I didn't last year, but I don't know. We went quite a few years.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Elk's good meat, man.
Yeah, I skipped last year.
Joe Rogan loves elk.
Yeah.
He's a big elk fan. Fred loves elk. Fred says it's the best meat.
Oh, I would say it is, yeah.
So with your process, what you're doing, they could actually invest in the stainless drum and not worry about never getting it back.
Actually, next year it's stainless. We get stainless back immediately. We don't have to case drum out. So it saves them another trip coming here to pick up barrels later in the year. They don't have to pick up used barrels later. And I think next year we're just going to supply them with totes full, a lot of them. And then they'll just
Let them fill the totes right up.
Yeah, we did that this year with a few guys. They just
What'd they think?
they loved it.
Really?
The one guy is actually selling all of his stainless barrels.
Are you serious?
He bought 40 stainless barrels and says he's just going to get totes next year.
Yeah, and he doesn't have to pay for them. So just like with big evaporators that run on traditional fuel, that stuff's going to go up for sale because people are going to move to steam. And it's the same thing. I've always said drums are bondage for the farmer and the packer. and it's cost that doesn't need to be there. And we need to take it out of the supply chain so the farmers can make more and the consumer can get a better price. It's inevitable. Change like this is inevitable. And I think that's interesting. Andy said a farmer's going to sell all his stainless drums. Yes. Sticking with it is called the sunk cost fallacy. It actually has a name. And I remember in grad school I learned about the Concorde jet in the French government. And it goes something like this. They started the Concorde jet, the supersonic jet that has the weird gooseneck looking, flies super fast. And what happened is the French government's like, well, we got $2 billion in it. We might as well keep going. And the number kept rising. And because they invested in something that ended up being defunct and not really, you don't see them anymore. But, because I have this much invested, I have to keep going. And that's called the sunk cost fallacy. We do it often for young people. Hey, I've been dating this person for 5 years. They're terrible for me, but I've been dating them for 5 years. I might as well marry them. That's a version of the sunk cost fallacy. You go and you start watching a movie, or you pay to watch a movie at a movie theater, and it sucks. And you're sitting there and you're like, well, I paid $8 to see this movie. I might as well watch the whole thing. Sunk cost fallacy. It's already out there. Why waste your time? It's kind of the same thing with you go out to dinner, you're full. Well, I paid for it. I might as well eat it. But it's the same thing. There's a lot of people that invested in stainless drums, and instead of accepting there's technology that's better, more financially viable, well, I bought all these drums. Now, there's something to be said for having assets that are likely going to appreciate. Stainless drums are definitely an asset. Same thing with totes. And if you have a company, that can be collateralized for debt or for loans. So there's packers out there that have stainless totes everywhere. That's actually an asset for them that they can borrow against. So there is some value in having assets that you can borrow against. But in the end, $180 brand new tote getting filled off the evaporator is pretty efficient. How do you know which bung goes in each drum? Good guess? Good guess? You know, right? Because this one matches.
You think actually there was actually a plastic one in here, and somebody needs to go fit them now.
Oh, it's down in there?
Yeah.
Okay. This one looks like a good match, though.
It does, though. I like that.
Hardest thing with pumping drums out is getting the same bung and the same drum. They're his drums, and even Dale can't do it. So it's hard. Like, this is the best chance you get by having the farmer here helping you out to get the right bung and the right drum. It's impossible. Maybe we should RFID them or something. So it's hard. Like, they go, let me show you. Down in this tank, there are drum bungs that are getting soaked before they get, rinsed off. But how are you going to get the same one in the same drum? It's a conundrum. And I used to hate when I would send my nice Baronach drums with the aluminum bung that it came with, and then I'd get back some trashy plastic, newly rethreaded with pieces of plastic coming off, and you invested $200 in the stainless drum and you're not even getting the right bung back. It ticks you off, man. I get it. So let's do this, right? Let's get our drum back immediately. And you're like, well, Nate, there's cost involved. There's an intermediate step. Yes, because my team's going to have to do it too. So let's just let Andy and Mary Lynn do it for us. Zach, our team loves totes. You can unload trucks much faster. It's an improvement. And listen, a lot of people want you to fail when they see something that it justifies them not taking the risk, right? That's really what it is. If we fail, it justifies them not taking the risk. But so far, in 3-4 years, it's worked out pretty well. This is just the step stool for Andy. This steps right up there. Yeah, just like one step. So how many farmers does this make up?
Like 2.
Okay. And there's 1, 2, 6, 7, Takes about 13 to make a semi-load, right? Or 14?
14 for load.
Oh, that's right. Another bonus. These weigh less than the steel drums, so you can ship more syrup per semi, right?
Yeah.
You can get one extra. It's like getting 5 bonus drums. Is that fair?
I think if I look at the weight, I think new Maple have 42.5 net before drum.
42.5 net with drums.
But now that we have totes, it's like 40, 43, 44. Because
So
40
40
weighs 123 pounds.
I got
You
you.
got about 1,500 pounds of total weight compared to the 70 times 40.
Now, are plastic totes perfect?
Plastic.
There are problems with
Other
them.
problems.
Like sometimes the corners of the cage get bent. Sometimes, I think with plastic, it's a risk with mold.
Yeah, you'll see that. They don't clean always well when they come back.
Yeah. Like we need to come up with, it's almost like if somebody had a steam generator, they could use some sort of steam cleaner. Yeah. I think that's in the future.
It's going to be in the future, right?
But really, for $180, $200, we should just sell these to sap guys after a use. Let them clean them. They're happy. We don't have totes in the industry that held who knows what. At least we know what these held, syrup. So sometimes you get some weird things, and we don't want weird things holding syrup or sap. That's fair.
Yeah. Pesticide containers.
Yeah, no pesticide container.
Jalapeno totes.
No
Jalapeno totes.
No lemon totes.
I washed it really good. I swear, I got all the pesticide out.
Oh yeah, yeah. But what happens is 219 to 221 degrees syrup. It really cleans the plastic. So everything you didn't get with your hot water heater and your garden hose, yeah, the syrup will get it. Molasses.
All molasses barrels. Customer said he cleaned them out really good.
And what does syrup taste like?
It's like molasses.
Yeah, what's the point? Like, you go through all that work, and then you ruin it. Like, I don't get that.
Yep.
You could have bought stainless drums with all the bad syrup.
Drums rolling $10.
They're cheap.
$10.
$10 for a molasses strip. Don't do it. That's like 600 pounds of syrup. How much is a drum of syrup worth?
$1,600, $1,700.
16 to 1700 bucks, and you tried to save $200. Whatever.
New steel drum is $50, $60.
Andy'll help you. Andy's got stuff. He's got it coming out his ears over here. Stop trying to save a nickel and ruin your crop. It's the saddest thing I see. Have you seen anything sadder?
Not really.
I mean, I've seen some sad things. And that's one of them. Ask that farmer today. We got to find them and be like, "Hey, do you wish you would have used that used molasses drum?" What do you think they'd say?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've got them converted now.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'd end up docking them.
Yeah.
And once you dock them, so it costs you, your barrel. You went from 250 pound syrup to commercial, $1.80, $2 a pound syrup. You lose 50, 70 cents a pound on your syrup. That's a pretty good learning lesson.
Yeah. We learn our most valuable lessons on mistakes, right?
Yep.
In the end. See, Andy and I are smart. We're over here. Well, they're working. See this? This is like a Tom Sawyer job if I've ever seen it. Are they paying you to work here today?
Oh, I don't pay them.
Look at
Their
them.
own drums.
Yeah. Jeez.
Dalen just making his wife. Don't want to make his wife look bad.
Look at that. So I'm curious. Like, they're not on the clock?
Nope.
They're just willing to help?
Most farmers will help wash their own drum.
Why would they help you, though?
Makes it faster.
They get home quicker.
Yep. I get them a check faster. Yeah.
Oh, I got you. That's a good deal. You got a nice setup here, dude.
It works. It's very efficient for. It has more efficiencies to be done, but it's
Did,
very efficient for the size we are.
We kind of slowed down your rhythm today, though.
When we get on a rhythm, we'll go faster.
But we slowed you down in the beginning,
Yep.
and then we gave him Zach, which that helps, right?
I know.
This guy's sucked out a drum or two.
Yep. There you go. So,
You ever turn this on with no drums on it?
no, but I highly Tell people don't. Or you need to have 2 drums on it, because some people put 1 on and want to watch
Whoops.
it.
So we're following the process to the nice counter here. We were admiring your bourbon barrel counter.
You like that?
It's awesome.
Checkbook?
You know what? I actually thought you cut the barrels to fit the metal. You cut the metal to fit the barrels.
252.
All right.
Oh. So yeah,
So this is the process. Like you weight it.
weight it, grade it. We have a total here. Every barrel weight, gross weight, tear weight. So then if we did,
So you put everything on your computer.
we put everything on the computer right away. So then we have a gross tear. So if we did our math wrong for the net, either us or the customer will pick it out. Usually the
So there's like a double check in
there's
it.
a double check, yeah. The customer will always find out any wrong math,
Do you ever mess up?
unless it's in their favor.
Yeah.
Do you ever mess up? Does it happen?
Punch the wrong number in there once in a while.
Yeah. Like,
You get busy, you've been out there, so you see how busy it gets.
oh yeah.
On top of each other.
And like, do you ever mess up on purpose?
No.
Of course not. Do you have ill intent? No, you don't have ill intent.
Everybody's been pretty good about it.
I got you.
If they do, I mean, I can't remember the last time we made a mistake, but if they do, they're like, oh, hey, wait a second. We're like, oh, we'll fix
This
it
is
right away.
perfect. Can't remember. I never make mistakes. I mean, it's been a few decades, I think.
Have you made any mistakes?
Yeah. Yeah.
People are just too scared to tell you.
Right.
Miskeying something. We call that fat fingering it.
Misteeing it?
Miskey. We call it fat finger.
fingering.
So tell them about the ERP system we're working on. That we're investing in the ERP system, and explain like how it could actually extend to them.
Yeah.
So what is our investment going to be about? Like hundreds of thousands,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So we're buying this system that it will actually help like keep track of everything better.
Yep.
Because the one we have was like a $30,000 system.
Is that fishbowl
Yes.
using now? Yeah, we just upgraded to QuickBooks inventory, so we're really moving up in the world.
You are.
Yeah.
Hey, it's better than fingers and toes and notebooks.
Yeah, it's better than going out here and counting.
Yeah.
It would be nice if we could figure out a way to, once we just did this, that this would tell me how many net pounds of syrup we had. Would be very nice. I'm not sure how to get to that level yet. I'll let you guys do the experimenting.
Yeah, we're learning. We think it might be cool to actually extend it so like that way, like when Zach's looking to make things, he could say, "Okay, I see that Andy's
got
this."
to this.
They'll all be in there.
Google Docs.
Well,
To explain how many.
ERP, it should be able to extend to you where you would be able to weigh and make your own labels for the totes that you're pumping.
Yeah.
And then that way you can just key them in and it would be in our system.
Then you know what's
And
there.
we would know what's there. We could just say, I want this one, this one, this one, this one, this one.
So Andy made a good, like it's a natural step, right? He said, "What about Google Docs?"
Yeah.
This is a totally natural step. Zach, what
But that's too far beyond. Or
Too far beyond what you're
We're too
talking
far
about.
beyond that. So
what do we use a lot of?
Excel spreadsheets,
How many Excel spreadsheets are you managing, Zach?
countless.
Like, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
I mean, he has a lot of time in managing spreadsheets and stuff.
And then managing fishbowl too. You know, on top of the spreadsheets.
So the whole idea with the ERP system is to streamline our business.
Yeah, and to connect our farmers to us.
Yeah.
To our system.
Mike, if it could help them too, what'd you find?
All kinds of fun stuff.
Yeah, did you get the cows?
I did get the cows.
Did you get my cows out there? They will run away from
The drones?
Yeah, I stayed far away because it seemed like they started.
If you run through the fence, we're all gonna go western out there.
They came back this way.
They came back.
Give Jess a lasso. Give Jess a lasso. Go get him.
Video of all my junk laying everywhere around here.
So what's the next step?
Well, getting paper so we can print off this sheet, and then writing him a check.
Oh, the printer's out of paper?
Yeah.
What is the other cool thing about our ERP is it's going to have the scanner thing.
Yeah, there'll be a scanner, so you'd be able to print like a label
That'll,
that
like,
when we receive in
So I know.
whatever you have, we'd be able to just.
So I know other people. When I get other packers barrels in here, they have a really nice sticker. It's got a barcode on it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Customer name in that barcode.
Imagine if we could help you so that's done here so we don't have to redo what you've already done. And
Well, it's nice for training for people if a person can just come up and go. Instead
Heck
of
yeah.
having to come along and saying, I know in the back of my mind that that's a C2 barrel over in the corner.
Yeah.
Don't send that one.
Right.
You know.
yeah, we want to extend the value of, because we're like the first ones with this ERP in Maple that I know of. And it's one of the best programs. They just sold for $2 billion. Like, this industry's growing Because the next one's so big. SAP's millions of dollars for big manufacturers.
Yeah, they wouldn't even give us a.
Yeah, they wouldn't even talk to us, right? Like,
Oh, really?
Yeah, the big ones are like, dude, you're not even big enough yet.
Hey, Dalen, did you want to get paid out today, or did you want to do it later? Because I can pay you today.
Jess is like, ERP?
Interest for later.
Yeah, we have only pennies, though.
Okay. Yeah, I'll write
Do you accept pennies?
No, it's
Wheelbarrows of pennies.
So supposedly,
You know they're going to be extinct, right?
supposedly there's some sweatshirts coming here.
There is.
It's in the mail. They're supposed to be for you guys.
When did we ship them?
It's a triple XL, so you both be able to fit in there.
It's a good thing we had it overnighted.
I don't know. It usually doesn't make a difference.
Really? Why? Because you're just so far away from...
Yeah, overnight's still 2 days. Doesn't matter what you do.
Really?
Yeah, 2-3 days.
You know what? We need to ask for a refund then. What do you think, Jess?
Good luck.
They're like, we shipped it, we'll deliver it, but it doesn't guarantee anything.
What are you doing over there with that pen?
Writing out some money.
Right in the checkout.
Old school.
I love it.
Don't let Andy write checks.
Because you won't be able to read them?
Oh, because they're void. I mess them up.
He messes them up.
Yeah, I already get talking, and I write the dollar amount, the name, and I write the dollar amount.
And then there's your slip for that.
Oh. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Hey, we'll see you.
Yep.
Nice to see you again.
Yeah.
I'll see you around.
Next, and then the next load.
You got more?
When you
What do you got? You got more?